Hey, I don't want anybody to take my remarks to Drake as a diss in any shape or form because I am actually really happy about what he did for the city. All I wanted was basically to address the situation for what it was because I was being contacted. Also, another thing, I am very, very, very grateful, and I am glad at least Drake was able to be publicized for the good that he's doing for the city, and I'm just glad that some sort of positivity was being publicized, so I am very, very grateful. I want to make my
Check it out now. All right, boys and girls, I figured y'all hear it first. But yeah, yesterday me and Drake had a first-time conversation where we went back and forth, okay? By the way, we kind of ironed out a little bit of disagreements and also came to a common ground on where we view each other, okay? I won't get too much into the conversation. I like to hold certain things as private, but I will say, man, he did describe that the relationship between him being a top rapper and me being a top media personality, he compared it to sports and say, hey, listen, you're supposed to push me and I'm supposed to prove you wrong, okay? I'm not going to lie, that was definitely a great way to put it. And also, it kind of like makes everybody who thinks that it's like this love-hate thing or dick round, whatever, it is what it is, okay? However, throughout that conversation, and if you don't know, my last video was about xxxtentacion and his helping hand challenge, and then Drake just did a God's Plan video where he gave out $1 million. Now, on Instagram, a lot of people are saying, yo, this looks a lot like X's challenge, right? It looks like the helping hand challenge. Why isn't he just calling the helping hand challenge, all right? Now, I also said that the reason why I thought there was low-key shots or sneakness being taken at X is because of the caption he put up on his Instagram story. He said, I ain't really into challenges on IG. I find them annoying. But today I'm going to challenge everyone just to go out and do something for someone. Anything, the smallest thing, just to bring another human some joy. Please tag me in it somehow so I can see all the love being spread. You don't have to play the song in the background or have some type of hashtag. This isn't about the streams or any other tactics being used. Just go be kind in any way you can, and let's all watch the world be nice to each other, even if it's for 24 hours. Thank you. Okay, now, two things in that post kind of made me feel like he was going at X. Number one, you're saying you're not into challenges, but you're then challenging people, okay? Who just had a challenge? X. Then the second thing is you don't want people that you're basically saying, I'm just do it without no goal, no promises, just go ahead, and this is how we should give back. We all know some people critique X because X said if you got to a certain amount of people who did the challenge, he'll give a song or he'll drop his album. And people kind of was criticizing him saying if you're really trying to give back, you wouldn't have an incentive like that. That looks like something that you might be doing for either your case, number one, or just to promote your goddamn album. Okay, now, here's the thing, because again, through the conversation, and this is the part that I could reveal to y'all, the conversation me and Drake had briefly, Drake said, honestly, man, I didn't put that caption up trying to take a shot at this guy. And I know it's easily mischaracterized because of things people say about me, but this here, even if I was copying him, which I wasn't, so he cleared it up saying he wasn't, he said, the fact is this, I did something good for people, and it shouldn't be spun, even if whatever you think about it shouldn't be spun in a negative light, okay? We should all just encourage more people to give back and to do some of the things, and it doesn't have to be the same amount that I did, but just help each other out. Spread positivity, even as for a day, okay? Now, again, X clearly did not agree that he wasn't jacked for his motherfucking challenge, and he did get on Instagram and he said, yo, Champagne Poppy, hey, I want to thank you for participating in my challenge and for doing that for the city. I'm really glad you did, but I do want to say I'm very disappointed about the fact that you pretty much dissed my challenge. I'm doing my best in doing something positive for the city and the kids. I think it's really immature that you pretty much try to sneak diss me in the tactic or hashtag remark. We're grown men. If the moves I make inspire and intimidate you, I'm glad. I won't diss you for that. So this is a thank you. But again, respectfully, please stop copying me. Have a good night. P.S. If we could do something together for the families that went through the tragic shooting down the street from me, that would be great. I think they really need us now. Have a good one. Okay? Again, told you about the conversation I had with Drake. Okay? Also, X then later clarified, I ain't trying to diss Drake. I was just talking about how similar what we did really is. Okay? Now, I keep saying don't look a gift horse in his mouth, and I'm going to believe Drake here. Even if he's lying, fuck it. I'm going to believe him just because he gave out $1 million, and now is not the time to say, are you copying another person? Nah, that $1 million is real, and the family's being helped by that $1 million. They appreciate it. They don't give a fuck why it was given. They're just glad that they got it. So definitely, I'm not going to say Drake did any wrong here. And of course, X, I understand he might be thinking, yo, because I thought the same thing. I was like, yo, is he kind of like copying you? However, I think he probably realized that this is for the greater good. even if you inspired him to do this, the fact is something good was done, and we all got to take a step back and let positivity flow, at least for a while. We'll be back on the fuckery like next week. Y'all could diss each other in songs like for next year and onwards. However, this move right here, we can't look too much into it. Again, I'm going to go with what Drake said, and I'm going to respect what X said, but the fact is, the people who win are the families being helped. We don't want to make this into some type of beef where then families get helped less, all right? Get a comment, make sure you guys like them, subscribe. Y'all know y'all going to hear more about that Drake conversation, right? But yeah, it's your boy Akademiks, man. Oh.